everyone. I'm so excited to see you again. This week we're going to learn all about animals that live in really cold places, like the North and the South. So today we're going to have some books and some songs and a craft. We're going to make a walrus. It's very exciting. So first we're going to have a book, and this book is called Touch the Sky, My Little Bear. By David Bedford and Jane Chapman. One bright and cold morning, Little Bear helped Mama Bear scoop snow out of their den. "This will make more room for you to play," said Mama Bear. "You're getting bigger." "I am?" asked Little Bear. "What is it like to be big?" "When you're big, you can roll little bears in the soft snow," said Mama Bear. Little Bear giggled as he turned over and over. "When I am big, will I run as fast as you?" Little Bear asked as he hurried to keep up with Mama Bear. "Oh yes," said Mama Bear, and she waited for Little Bear to catch up with her. Mama Bear helped Little Bear climb onto her shoulders. "I'll show you what it's like to be a grown-up," she said. "I can see to the end of the world," cried Little Bear. He reached up, "and I can almost touch the sky." Suddenly, the wind rushed against Little Bear's face and blew his ears back. "Hold on tight," cried Mama Bear. Is this how I'll run when I grow up?" asked Little Bear. "I'm flying like a bird," shouted Little Bear. "Hold your breath," Mama Bear called. Splash! "When I am big, I will dive into the water and swim like a fish," Little Bear thought to himself. He watched his mother carefully so he would know how. Mama Bear climbed out of the water with Little Bear clinging tightly to her back. "When I am big, I want to do everything grown-ups can," said Little Bear. "You will," said Mama Bear. She carried Little Bear back to their snow den. Will I feel as if I can touch the sky and run as fast as the wind and swim like a fish?" asked Little Bear. "Yes," said Mama Bear. "That is what happens when little bears grow up." Suddenly, Little Bear yawned. "It has been a busy day. I am going to be like being grown up one day," said Little Bear sleepily. "Especially when you'll be there to show me how." He snuggled into his mother's soft fur and went to sleep soundly in their cozy den in the snow. Yay! So now we're gonna have some songs about animals that live where it's really cold, really north or really south. So like in the story, a polar bear. But we're gonna learn about different animals. So this song is all about animals that live where it's cold, and it sounds like if you're happy and you know it. Are you ready? Okay. If you want to be a snow owl, say hoo-hoo. If you want to be a snow owl, say hoo-hoo. If you want to be a snow owl, then you need to make a sound. If you want to be a snow owl, say hoo-hoo. If you want to be a polar bear, say grr-grr. If you want to be a polar bear, say grr-grr. If you want to be a polar bear, then you need to make a sound. If you want to be a polar bear, say grr-grr. If you want to be a penguin, make a squawk, walk, walk, walk. If you want to be a penguin, make a squawk, walk, 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 walk. If you want to be a penguin, then you need to make a sound. If you want to be a penguin, make a squawk, walk, walk, walk. If you want to be a seal, shout arf, arf. If you want to be a seal, shout arf, arf. If you want to be a seal, then you need to make a sound. If you want to be a seal, shout arf, arf. Yay! So now we're going to do a song about a polar bear. Are you ready? Okay. Polar bear, turn around. Polar bear, touch the ground. Polar bear, growl real loud. Polar bear, sit on the ground. Yay! So now we're going to do a song about a penguin, and it sounds like I'm a little teapot. Are you ready? Okay. I'm a little penguin in the snow. I slide on my tummy to and fro. I eat the fish from the deep blue sea. I am black and white as you can see. Yay! So now we are going to make our craft of a walrus. So see what you need to go get. For this craft, you will need paper, 3 different colors of felt, some scissors, popsicle sticks, and glue. Do you have what you need? Maybe you're going to wait and make it later. That's fine too. Okay, so what we're going to start with, I've cut a lot of them already because there are a lot of different circles to cut. So you can always pause the video if you want to cut them and then wait again. So I need 1 big circle. So I used a paper plate to cut around it with my scissors. So I cut around it. And then I needed 2 smaller circles, and I just used the bottom of my glue as a circle, but you'll need 2 of them. So they're going to be the cheeks of the walrus. And then I also needed 2 popsicle sticks. They're going to be those big tusks that come out. And then I need to make eyes, so I use just white circles. You can use paper or whatever you want. So I have 2 white circles and 2 black circles to go in the middle of the eye. And I have a black nose for that. So we're going to start by gluing everything down. So we're going to start with our 2 big circles, and then you're going to put some glue on my thing here. I'll put them on the back of the felt. Just a little bit more glue on the first one, because these ones are going to hold the tusks. So what you're going to do is you're going to place the tusk on the back of it, and then you're going to put it down. So you see the tusks, but they're covered by the circles. Like this. I'll show you. So you're going to have the 2 circles and the 2 tusks. Okay? Great. So now we're going to make his nose. So I cut out a black circle, and I'm going to put some glue on it. And glue it down. So now he has his nose. So now we're going to make his eyes. So I have the 2 white circles. A little bit of glue. 1, 2, and now I'm going to put the black parts inside with some more glue. 1, 2. So now that so far is my walrus. And now I'm going to make some whiskers. And to do this, I'm just going to take, this is like foamy paper, but you can have any kind of paper that you want. And I'm going to cut out almost a triangle. I'm going to take 2 of them. And you're going to leave it kind of wide at the bottom. So it looks like this. So it's sort of like a thicker triangle. And then you're going to cut, or someone in your family is going to help you cut, and go cut almost all the way to the top. So lots of little sort of strings, because these are going to be his whiskers. So you just cut lots of them, but not all the way. And then you're just going to sort of spread them out, and then you're going to tuck them, put some glue on them, and tuck them under his nose. Tuck them under his nose. And then you're going to do the same thing to the other side. You're going to snip, 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 snip. And then separate them some more. Put on some glue and tuck them under his nose. And then separate them. And there you go. That is our walrus. So now my area is very dirty and I'm going to clean up. Do you want to sing the cleanup song? Okay. Clean up, everybody, everywhere. Clean up, everybody, do their share. So I'm just going to put my walrus over here and clean up everything else. And there we go, we are cleaned up. So now we're gonna have our second book. And this one is called Good Morning Little Polar Bear by Carol Votev. Good morning, little polar bear. It's time for you to wake. Stretch your frozen furry paws and give yourself a shake. Good morning, little puffin. It's time for you to fly. The sun is just beginning to paint the morning sky. Good morning, little Arctic fox. It's time to go exploring. Hush your noisy, niggly nose. Enough with all that snoring. Good morning, little Arctic hare. It's time to hop about. Come make a maze of snowy prints, your furry bunny scout. Good morning, little Arctic wolf. It's time to leave your den. Come join the playful tumbling pups, my sleepy little friend. Good morning, little walrus. It's time to catch some sun. Basking on the frozen beach can be a bunch of fun. Good morning, little harp seal. It's time to catch some fish. You dive down for your breakfast and eat without a dish. Good morning, little narwhal. It's time to squeak and click. You wear a pretty icicle. Now that's a fancy trick. Good morning, little meadow vole. It's time to join the race. Your friends are on the tundra playing lively games of chase. Good morning, little caribou. It's time to move along. The herd is up and running. That's where you belong. Good morning, little muskox. It's time, I think you know, to shake your messy tangles full of sparkly winter snow. Good morning, little snowy owl. It's time for you to rise. No more sleeping in for you. Open wide your golden eyes. Good morning, little sea otter. It's time to roll your bed. Your hammock's made of floating kelp and magic seaweed thread. And you, my little love, peek from your snuggly place. The sun is blowing kisses. They're landing on your face. Yes, you, my little love, at last the morning's come. The stars are gone, the sun is up. It's time to have some fun. Yay! So now we're gonna have some more songs about all of the winter animals that live in the North and the South Poles. So right now we're gonna do one that sounds like Twinkle Twinkle, but it's about the Arctic and the Antarctic. Are we ready? Okay. The Arctic at the North Pole, snowy, icy, very cold. Polar bears play in the snow. They have clear fur, did you know? The Arctic at the North Pole, snowy, icy, very cold. The Antarctic at the South Pole, snowy, icy, very cold. Penguins swimming in the sea, waddling along slowly. The Arctic at the South Pole, snowy, icy, very cold. Yay! Right now it's very hot outside, so sometimes it's good to think about really cold places to cool you down when it's hot. When outside it's very hot. So now we're going to do another little sort of poem song about 5 little polar bears. Are you ready? 5 little polar bears playing on the shore. One tumbled in and then there were 4. 4 little polar bears swimming in the sea. One chased a seal and then there were 3. 3 little polar bears What shall we do? One went swimming, and then there were two. Two little polar bears playing in the sun. One had a nap, and then there were one. One little polar bear, not very old. Where's my mom? I am hungry and cold. Yay! So now we're going to do a song that sounds like, have you ever seen a lassie? But it's about different animals that are in the cold. Are you ready? Okay. Have you ever seen a penguin, a penguin, a penguin? Have you ever seen a penguin waddle this way and that? Waddle this way and that way and this way and that way. Have you ever seen a penguin waddle this way and that? Have you ever seen a polar bear, a polar bear, a polar bear? Have you ever seen a polar bear march this way and that? March this way and that way and this way and that way. Have you ever seen a polar bear march this way and that? Have you ever seen a snow owl, a snow owl, a snow owl? Have you ever seen a snow owl fly this way and that? Fly this way and that way and this way, that way. Have you ever seen a snowy owl fly this way and that? Yay! So now we're gonna have our third book. This one is called Arctic 1, 2, 3 by Michael Akarluk-Cusack. One polar bear walks along the huge floe edge on the Hudson Bay. But what do they hunt? Seals. Two ring seals are sunning themselves on the sea ice during a long spring day. 3 members of a pod of killer whales in pursuit. 4 bowhead whales round the point of Marble Island. 5 Arctic foxes look in sisix holes. The pups play as the mothers hunt. 6 look at the foxes. 6 are Arctic ground squirrels. 7 fishermen repair a stone fishing weir. 8 Arctic char head up the river. 9 snowy owls begin their hunt. Take to the air. 10 lemmings scurry around the dwarf willows. A pack of 20 wolves catches a scent in the air. A herd of 100 caribou migrates in spring. Millions of berries ripen in the fall. One lone polar bear walks along the shore, thinking of seals. It sees the berry pickers and says, "Never mind, they do not look very good meals." It continues on its journey, looking for what it might find. Yay! So I hope today you learned a lot about animals who live in really cold places like the Arctic and the Antarctic. And we will see you next week. So now we're gonna sing our goodbye song. The day is done and we had fun. The day is done and we had fun. We'll see you again next week, but for now the day is done. Bye guys, I'll see you later.